You are the project manager for an IT system upgrade project. During the project's execution phase, your team faces multiple impediments that could impact project delivery. Your senior developer, Mia, has highlighted three significant challenges. The software platform's current versions has known bugs causing system crashes. The vendor is delayed in providing crucial technical support. One of the project's critical stakeholder has requested additional features, potentially extending the project scope. Given these challenges and your responsibility as the project manager, which of the following step you take first? So what information is clearly coming in the question is that we have some impediments. We clearly know, as per one of our senior developer, these three are the top one. Yeah, again, based on her judgment, we may have more impediment as well. I might be busy in doing other activities, but this particular thing is also required attention from me as a project manager. So this information is very, very clear to me. All these things can delay the project. Exact detail of how much project is getting delayed, is it too escalated or less? Are we going to hit our budget by 20%, 10%? Those things are not very clearly mentioned. We are in the execution stage. We can say the team is in a performing stage and we are moving forward. So this much we can interpret, and rest of the information is not very clear from this question. Let's see the options. So use your professional network to find an alternative vendor that can provide quick technical support. Yeah. Any impediment, I can definitely use my professional network. That's a part of my project manager expectation as well. I should be doing it. But should I do it now, or I am busy with something else? Or if I have to do it, which one I should take first? Should I jump into a technical vendor support only? Yeah, so that part is not clear. It's a right action as a project manager, but should I take this action now? That is not very clear as of now. Option two, start implementing the additional features requested by the stakeholder to satisfy their requirement. A probable thing I may do, but I probably need to do a backlog refinement if you are following agile ways of working, or I may need to do a change request, or I may need to see the impact of it. It's not like anyone says something to me. I welcome the change, I address their inputs, I understand that, but I have to ensure that this change is really aligned with the project outcomes and goal. So directly someone saying something and I'm directly jumping into it without taking proper impact analysis and integrated view seems to be a risky thing. So it's a direct action without impact analysis. Option C, assess and prioritize the challenges presented to determine which is the most critical to address immediately. Looks great. Now, in general, whenever we face impediments and issues, our role is we record them. Now, many times people think recording means we are delaying addressing them. I might be going for a management review meeting when the MIA comes and talks about these impediments. I need to make sure these impediments are already recorded. Yeah. So if that is option is there and I see they are not recorded, I will tell her to record it, or I will record myself and says, let me finish this meeting and I will take care of this impediment after that. But I must ensure that they are recorded. So any issue, any impediment, there should be a place where we make it recorded and we can analyze them. Once it is recorded, I probably need to do assessment of it. I categorize, I classify, I do a first level impact analysis. And based on that, because there will be many things which I need to address in a given day, I always have a limited time. I need to prioritize. So based on these impact analysis and categorization, I will prioritize it. And based on prioritization, I will decide some of them required immediate action, some of them may require escalation, some of them require little bit monitoring or can be handled by tomorrow or day after. So that will all come. But after doing acknowledgement of the issues, yeah, I need to do assessment of the issues. And based on those assessment, I need to find out where to act and where to wait for a more information. So option C talks about assessment. Since we don't have an option talking about recording the issue, and the question indicates that these impediments were discussed by the team, so probably they are already recorded, but assessment looks great. So option C is a great idea. It also maps with our task 7, which talks about address and remove impediment of obstacle and blocker. And the subtask talks about prioritize critical impediment, obstacle and blocker for the team. So we need to do a prioritization. So it's perfect. Option D, immediately inform all the stakeholders of potential delays due to these challenges and suggest pushing the project deadline. So many times it may look like that, yeah, I need to tell people, But in general, until unless the question clearly shows that it is meeting the escalation need, it is as per your communication management plan requires immediate communication. Till that thing is not clear from the question, I need to do my homework. Yeah, if I just go and tell my stakeholder, they will ask me, oh, what should we do about it? How big the impact? What are our alternative? Can you take care of these things with the help of contingencies? What all options you are bringing in and how feasible they are? So I don't have to jump to informing people, though the keeping transparency is a great idea. I'm putting into an issue log. People can do a pull communication. I'm not hiding them. They can see what is there in the issue log. But at the same time, I probably don't have to do a push communication or interactive communication for this particular case. So option D is not that great. So looking at all the four options, we can safely go to option C. And I see in your polls as well, most of you selected option C. So I go with your option.